Hi, welcome to Mystic Moons. Today we're going to hop on the psychic space shuttle and we're going to investigate a rumor. A rumor circulating from celebrity planets, celebrity land. Now the rumor is, I'm going to talk about Travis Kelce personality or his one particular reason. Now, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, who's shacking up at her mansion. There's a rumor that he's cheap. He's cheap. He's been extremely cheap in his relationships, and we are going to see just if there's any basis to that. Like in his 5-year relationship with Kayla Nicole, an underwear model, he she said it was circulated that she had to pay for everything and 50-50 on dates and stuff like that, and he said you had to pay for your own way because then it shows that you really love me and you're not into me for the do re mi. And since she thought she was going to be his wife, she of course acquiesced. And then he said, no, there's no truth to that 50-50 stuff. I mean, I gave her $100 here and there, and for food, she had a stable career, so it was none of my business. Sounds like the topic sounds kind of sketchy. Anyway, let's see what the cards, let's see what this psychic energy reads. Is Travis Kelce a cheapskate? Let's see. Is he cheap? Uh, is he cheap? Oh, is he a? How cheap is he? All right. The first one we have is the High Priestess. And then we have the Assessment card, the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the Star, the Healing. Well, there's a lot of feminine energy in this. And it's like, the Seven of Pentacles is like a man who picks women who can take care of themselves. We have the male going like, this is my way. I see this way that we're doing things. He picks women who aren't lacking, in his opinion. I would say we're going to have to investigate. What's this High Priestess? High Priestess. There's a rumor. And we have the healing. The healing. Somehow we have something about, I will not nurture you. You have to nurture me. Strong females who can who feel that we sense a mothering element. Something like that. A mothering element. Now, let's see. A mothering element. Is he? We have the High Priestess and we have the Star. Two strong signs. And then we have the Assessment card, which would mean that this is a tendency to say, there's something, this is a way that he interacts. It's like, how much do I put out and how much do I get? Because we have here the High Priestess and then we have the Healing Star, and then we have in between, we have the Assessment card, of which his actions, of course, like all of us, our actions depict where we're at. And since we asked, does he, we'll leave that hanging for a moment. The Lovers. We have the Lovers and we have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess, which means that I would say that the woman, the woman energy, this is the part. It seems like, okay, so they're together as lovers. And the woman is the one who is controlling factor, or the fact that the woman has to pay. The woman must come from a position of strength and earning power, because the woman, this is like, sounds like a 50-50. It sounds like a 50-50 to me, because we have a strong High Priestess, and it sounds like, and the partnership and the lovers. The woman must be very strong. The woman must have a position, but she's not needing his. She's not needy. We'll just leave it that way. She's not needy. And let's look at this assessment card. Assessment. The Seven of Pentacles. Let's take a dive into the Seven of Pentacles. Now, what is his feelings about? He picks women who have a sense of their own selves, and they're not asking him for, like, hey, can you pay for my telephone bill, per se. Let's see. Now, the Emperor, and we have the Queen of Cups. Alright, yes, this is again stating his assessment. He picks women who have a certain financial status. Well, I'm a millionaire. I expect women to have certain things that they have going for them. He's not a charity case, and he doesn't look for a charity case. So he says they can damn well afford it. You know, if they want to be with me, 50-50. Open up your pocketbooks. There's something too about, like, the way he coldly, strategically says, when he looks into the camera everywhere. I mean, a very public relationship, very public relationship, is strange, because most people like to have the privacy, and they don't engage, even though, like, let's say you can have lights and cameras, but you still keep your sense of yourself. I mean, this is like the love story. It isn't exactly a love. It doesn't come off. There's some holes in it, and the holes are capitalistic in nature, profit in nature. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the the Seven of Pentacles. Let's go on to the Star. Now let's see an element star. Let's take this one and this one. Let's see if we can get some intel. Temperance. Well, celebrations and temperance. Very high cards. Well, I would say, since the question is he a cheap man? And it all comes down to him supporting women who don't need to have financial help. And the fact that he does not, I would say, as long as it's exciting and it's fun without getting serious, then it continues. And a 50-50 man, there's such a strong feminine, earning power, willpower. I mean, he relies a lot on women. He relies a lot on the women that he chooses to take care of themselves. Let's go through this assessment card. A little bit further. Okay, the Knight of Cups. essentially it's saying basically the woman must be able to foot her own bills. Because that's the message between the Emperor and the Queen of Cups, that a certain position is necessary, and the message is you can handle it. What is the problem? If you can't, I think money is extremely important. I mean, money is very important to everyone. However, I would say in Travis's case, it's more than just. It's an issue. Money is an issue, and it's a very. No matter how much money he has, it's almost you get the feeling that it's not enough. Let's go one more card into this basis of this one. Again, death. We have another strong card. At one point, I would say that as there's some change, switch off. There's some flicker that goes off in his mind concerning capital, concerning money, concerning how much he gives. He's very tempered about certain things, how much he gets and how much he gives. And there's a certain point that he just switches off. And we have death and we have the Knight of Cups. And let's take one more about this high. So we know that he goes after women based on almost, the fact that they make their own money. I would say that he has deep-seated feelings about how far he goes and what he gets out of it. And then when he gets out of it, where he jumps to next. He is a jumper. I would say he is a jumper. And he feels bathed in goodness, good feelings, something bathed in blessings. If he just can get the female to do 50-50 on everything possible, because then it shows to him that she likes him for himself. So I would say that could be standard, but we know that things are not, that's not the way to, you should know if someone likes you. They don't have to go to such extents. You should be confident in what you do, who you are. So we'll do one more card here. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, this seems to be his message. If you love me, if you care about me, you will pay at least half. You will, I'm not the one who's going to be dishing out. I must see your side. So I would say that there is a sufficient readout that he is indeed a 50-50 man. Maybe a little bit more so in Taylor's case, because she has more money and more influence, higher on the food chain than he is, if you can say such a thing as that. But I would say that Travis Kelce is very calculated, and he is definitely working his way with women. Alright? So let's get back on the spaceship, and if you like thoughts, a thumbs up, please put your comments down. And thank you very much. And if you want to support anything, donation, that's wonderful. And let's continue to understand who love stories that are put in front of our faces, and see if we can make some sense out of it. All right. Thank you very much.